Welcome back to some more MX versus ATV Supercross Encore. Today we're going to check out the 2017 Glendale Replica track, and the little bit I played, it's awesome. Now I am on PC again. I think it's delayed for Xbox One. I don't know how long. I thought I heard Friday, but it could come out sooner, and it has not released on PS4 yet, at least not for me as of recording this. It could be out now, but as of recording this, it's not. So we're on PC. It's a little weird. I tried to do the best I could. It just plays different. For me, it feels like it plays different on PC. Could just be me, but I don't know. Also, forgot to move the mouse cursor again. Sorry, I don't know. I didn't realize it. I don't realize it when I'm playing because that's not a spot I'm looking at. But when I go back and watch it, it's so obvious. But when I'm playing, it's just not a part of the monitor that I'm looking at, I guess. So sorry about that, but let's jump into this and do a few laps here. Okay, so these first two laps are pretty much exactly the same. The second one's a bit cleaner maybe, but they're pretty much exactly the same. We go quad, quad, single in that first rhythm there. Then we're going to go with a triple, quad, quad, single in this rhythm section. But I feel like for this single right here, I feel like I was doing a double into that corner, and I feel like that sets you up better, but I haven't actually done a race, so I'm not really sure what I want to do yet there. Minimal time on the track. Normal triple, then another normal triple here. I was tripling, and then you can, I don't really know. That's kind of what I was doing there. There's multiple ways to go about it. Triple. These whoops are, you can actually get that triple without preloading, but I was preloading to make sure we definitely got over it for the sake of the lap. And if you do preload and overjump like I did, then those whoops can be kind of a pain. This section, I like this, but I don't know, it's kind of tough. They stuck some sand in here, and so it makes it really weird because you actually can triple off of this. It's not easy. It's not easy for me, but you can. And like I said, we kind of clipped there at the end, so I wasn't really happy with that lap, but I figured, hey, why not? Let's put it in the video anyways. The second one is literally exactly the same. It's just we get that end part a little bit cleaner, that quad out. Otherwise, I think there's not too much difference. And then I will show you that quad after the sand section there. Or not a quad, that triple after the sand section there. And I don't know, I got it a couple times, but it's really awkward because you're trying to carry your speed around that sand, and the sand isn't really necessarily the problem, but it's really rough there. So your back wheel is always popping off the ground and you're losing speed. Whip glitching it, I'm sure it probably wouldn't be that bad, but to just get it normally, it was kind of tough. I got it twice, I think, and I'm not really convinced that that's faster. I actually feel like, I'm not sure because I haven't ran any timed laps or anything, but I actually feel like that might be slower. It feels quicker going over the table, the over-under, and then doubling, and then quadding, I think, is what it would be. Well, we'll find out here. I feel like this is the faster way through it. So you go over the table, double, and then quad. Yeah, I feel like that's probably quicker, but here you'll see a clip of the triple. Actually, after watching that, now I'm not so sure it really is slower. I don't know. I'll be curious to see, when it's actually running a timer, what the laps are. And these last two laps are whatever you want to call them, the more consistent line or the more realistic line. I think this is kind of what they'd be doing in the race. It's hard to tell because the scaling, I feel like, I don't know how I want to say it. Everything feels just a little bit bigger in Encore. I think they do a really good job with them. I'm really happy with them. I love seeing the track here and then watching it live on Saturday to see how, what they changed, because, a lot of times just because the blueprint says that doesn't mean that they won't change things before the race. They might take out a section or add a section or tone it down. I mean, how many times have you watched and you hear them talk about the whoops, how in practice they were so gnarly, so nasty, so peaked, but then for the race they kind of, toned them down, rounded them off a little bit, made them a little bit easier, a little bit safer. You hear about that all the time. So No, I think they're doing a good job, but it's hard to decide what I think they'll do realistically. Realistically, I don't know. Maybe they'll do that double-double, but I have a feeling it's going to look a lot smaller in real life, so this second lap... Actually, I think everything on this second lap is exactly the same minus that end part again. I think I do a triple single to the finish line jump. So, not too much difference. I'm curious to see, again, what they're going to do in real life. I think it's a great track. I think it's kind of tough. These two rhythm sections here are what are going to separate people, I think. Make or break the race for you. I was able to... I don't know if that's the right word. I was able to mess it up. That's like a privilege. No, it was... I messed it up consistently. It was really tough to sometimes. To get that quad single or the quad 5, whatever. Guys will be 5ing that, I'm sure. That one's not so bad, especially with the manual. But that next section, I'm just really not sure what I want to do in that rhythm section yet. I'm sure guys will probably be jumping to the top of that table. I don't know. I need to play around on it more. I'm waiting for it to come out on PS4 and then put some more time in it and see what the lap times are. But I feel like the lap times could be pretty long, so I don't know. I think they did a great job. Thanks for the support on this series. This lap's about over, and I'm looking forward to the next one next week.